What do you think I was going to see for my second movie of 2016? The Forest? Carol, directed by Todd Haynes, starring Cate Blanchett and Rooney Mara. This movie is set in the 1950s. It is about a woman named Carol Aird, played by Cate Blanchett, who is a woman that is about to go through a divorce with her husband, Hodge Aird, played by Kyle Chandler. She is bisexual. She meets a woman at a department store named Therese Bellevue, played by Rooney Mara, who is a lesbian. They like each other and they decide to have a relationship, even though Carol hasn't totally gotten her divorce finalized yet. And at the same time, she's having some custody problems with her husband since they have a daughter. And that is pretty much our movie. Now, I was very interested in this movie as much as I was interested in the other movie that was about lesbians named Freeheld, which starred Ellen Page and Julianne Moore. But unfortunately, Freeheld did not come to this area. Carol did. Cate Blanchett is great in this movie. She does a very good job projecting her character to be very strong-willed. And Rooney Mara is excellent as well. They have great chemistry together. This movie does a great job of showing the times of the 1950s and what it's like for lesbians to have a relationship in the 1950s. I mean, in the 1950s, this was more of a taboo than what it is now. Now it's a bit more accepted, but back then it was very taboo. And in this movie, Carol and Therese are trying to have their relationship in private without anybody knowing about it. Carol doesn't want to lose shared custody of her daughter. She also has a friend that she used to have lesbian relationships with, played by Sarah Paulson. Abby Gerhard, I think is the last name. Rooney Mara's character does have a male friend who is attracted to her, played by Jake Lacy, a man named Richard. But he doesn't seem to get the hint that she is not interested in him. Now, I did like this movie, and I thought Cate Blanchett and Rooney Mara are really great together. But the flaws of the movie, for starters, is that sometimes the movie can get a little bit boring, especially when the drama of the relationship is not there. But there's also how the men are portrayed in this movie. The men, Kyle Chandler's character and Jake Lacy's character, they're not really bad people. They just don't seem to understand the situations that they're in, and that they don't seem to understand that the women that they are attracted to are really no longer, are really not interested in them. Or in the case of Jake Lacy and in the case of Hodge, Kyle Chandler's character, no longer interested. I should say Jake Lacy. That is pretty much it for this movie. It is a very good movie, and I did like it. I thought the two leads were very good in the film, so I'm going to give this movie a B. It is worth checking out if you're open-minded enough to the subject.